Hey guys, it's Jacob from VDOne2011 here, re-uploading my Dragonsworn profile. I looked over the last one and yeah, I didn't do so good. And plus I made the slightest changes to this deck, so I figured why not show them and definitely make the changes that I should have made before I even thought to record. So I'll just start out like I did in the last deck profile and go through this a lot quicker. Alright, so just like the last deck profile, I'm still running the same Lightsworn stuff: 1 Lumina, 2 Lila, 2 Raikou, 1 Jane, 1 Aaron. And then to the dragons, they're also the same, untouched. Light Pulsar, 3 Light Pulsar, 2 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, 1 Dark Flare Dragon, and 2 Eclipse Wyvern. And then we go into the boss monsters: 1 Judgment Dragon, 1 Dark Arm Dragon, 1 BLS, and 1 Gores. Then we go to the support monsters: Double Effect Veiler, 1 Plague Spreader, 1 Honest, 1 Phantom Chaos, 1 Tragodia, 1 Chaos Sorcerer, 1 Sangan, 1 Card Trooper, and 2 Mystic Tomato. And then the spells: the Instant Win, Future Fusion, Charge of the Light Brigade, 1. Triple Solar Recharge, 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, the staples, 1 MST, 1 Torrential Tribute. And then we go to our extra deck. This also has not changed too much, but this is also where the change did occur. 1 Armory Arm, 1 Magical Android, 1 Brio, 1 Iron Chain, 1 Black Rose, 1 Arcanite, 1 Stardust, 1 Dark End Dragon, and 1 Infernity Doom Dragon, 1 Void Ogre Dragon, 1 Leviathan, 1 Queen Dragoon Djinn, 1 Utopia, 1 Tyrus, and finally the 5-headed dragon. And then we go over to our side deck: 2 gold, triple E-Virus, 1 Lava Golem, 1 Tragodia, 1 Lila, 1 Super Poly, 2 MST, 2 Trap Hole, 1 E-Hero Shining, and 1 E-Hero Absolute Zero. Now, I will explain some of the changes that I've made, the variations that compare to that of the guy over at YCS Dallas. And that is, the first one was Torrential Tribute over Treacherous Trap Hole, because in this deck you can allow stuff to destroy your own monsters, and it ends up plussing for you, for your sake, in the end, for a lot of different perspectives. I mean, you have cards like Sangan, Card Trooper, Light Pulsar, even Eclipse Wyvern, maybe even some Lightsworn stuff just to get it in the grave for Judgment Dragon. But yeah, it's beneficial to both. To you, it clears off your opponent's field and it sends cards that you don't need to the graveyard, and ends up giving you pluses. And it's also one of those just like emergency cards, and with priority gone, it's just an incredible card. So that's why I run that. I understand Treacherous Trap Hole, you can practically activate that whenever and yeah, whatnot, but this is a good card because it does mass destruction. And another thing that I would explain is the elemental hero part. I noticed that people are running heroes. They're very good decks, so I decided why not be ready to side against them. So that's why I run 1 Super Poly. And then the Shining's probably the best option to side in against elemental heroes because of the fact that you do have lights, a lot of them in this deck. So if they control 1 E-Hero, you can turn it into your own monster. And if they control a Shining or a light monster and another E-Hero, you could turn it on them. And the only reason why I have the Absolute Zero is in case of the Bubble Man turbo. Just turn it into an Absolute Zero, so the next time they try to attack you, you end up nuking their field. Another thing I want to explain is Trap Hole. Not too much to explain about it, but it does stop Inzectors. I've decided this against Inzectors, and it proved to be very helpful because they need to first normal summon the monster. If you don't let them get that, then they can't do anything, really. The best they could do is Call the Haunted or Monster Reborn, but I'm pretty sure you'll clear the back row before they can get Call the Haunted to play, and if they allow Monster Reborn, then they just wasted probably one of their best cards just to get their playthrough, and even if they do, it's not even really that, like, it's not even going to hurt you. And then, another thing, the Lava Golem, it's, right now, it's just my side against Dino Rabbit, because what can the Evil Swords do to negate it if you've tributed them already? That's the only reason why I side that. The Lila, it's just there for filler. I would actually have a second Super Poly. The Triple Electric Virus, I've only sided 2, so the third one's not really needed. That's actually just optional, but it could come in handy, especially if you do a mirror match. So that's about it. If there's any other explanations for any other cards, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll answer them as soon as I can. I've entered this deck into local tournaments. The Turbo Pack ones, I don't know if anybody has those in their local area, but I've entered those, about like 3 or 4 of them, and I've only lost one in a mirror match against this deck, and I made a stupid misplay where I left Phantom of Chaos on the field with 2,700 life points, and that didn't turn out so good. I could have destroyed Phantom of Chaos, but I didn't, so that's the only reason I lost that tournament. But aside from that, this deck is one of the most boss decks out there, and that's why I run it. So, thanks for watching. I hope this was a much better video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially if this video is better and you've seen the last one. So, yeah, this is Jacob from VDOne2011, signing off.